Brothers, welcome back to Territorial IO. We are starting off today here in, get out of there. We'll stay. In a 48-person free-for-all battle, there are full sins allowed, I should say. And so that's something we need to keep a good eye on. Now, we could potentially, I think there's more opportunity for us to grab more land up north, but I'm going to stay where I am for the time being. Hopefully just kind of be able to work things out up here and not deal with too many strong players in the beginning and maybe be able to work something out. But we'll keep an eye on that, just see what we can do, see where we can go. Now, we do have a CG fan over to the left of us, and then we have two players over to the right of us, and I think there's one more over to the left. We'll take a look at that here in a second. Yes, we do have Android user 889 over there in the top left, Empire, Bruh, and Android user 313 below us. So let's just keep grabbing some land and hopefully being able to work this out. We definitely will take a truce with you in the early game. Let's keep going into an early expansion. I would love to get up north and grab a little bit more of this land. There's a lot of it there if I can get in there. Let's go ahead and refill this, as all the bots are now starting to push up north to try and grab that land as well. So we need to start picking some good targets, start knocking some people down, and grabbing a lot of land. That was a bad attack there. This is a good one, though. That'll make up for it. And we can go into you, and you. That'll be nice. You. This is a good one. This is good. You are good. You were good. Okay, let's go into you. Let's keep pushing up north. Maybe choking off this one player over here so he can't get too big. Let's go over here and here. I do want to get over to this giant bot. That's Windy. Oh, that's what I've been waiting for, is a big bot like that. Let's keep going over. We do need to keep grabbing some more land. We have a little bit more expansion to get into. I do need to be cautious of my troops, though, and not attacking too many bots at the same time. But at that point, there is somebody's full sense, and I really would like to have a border with him. Okay, there we go. We're able to get that border. Let's keep pushing over. We encapsulated a very large bot. Now the crown is right here, which is pretty scary for us, as we're in third place and nowhere near him. Oh, this guy went down. I didn't see it. That's unfortunate for us. I definitely will take a truce with you and just continue to keep saving up. We'll see if there's anybody over here in the long run that's going to be able to challenge this guy. But right now, we got to focus in on our area of attacks, and Bruh is a great target for us. But saving up troops is the priority. Empire wants me to go into him. I will say yes to that. I will give you a truce. And if he wants to do that, I will. But Bruh is actually a really weak target, so I'm going to push into him quickly and just grab a lot of this land. And then probably into you as well, just to continue on this kind of escapade that we are on. Let's go ahead and refill that. Just grab a little bit more of a chunk of land. And as soon as we have this, I'll feel a lot more comfortable and kind of, yeah, Empire's in on this as well, so he's not going to be too upset. He only got a little bit of a chunk of that. So now we just save up a little bit and kind of look to see where we go next. I imagine Greece is gonna want to go into this player because he only has 200,000. He does become a bot and it immediately attacks me. Oh, that's unfortunate. Well, let's go ahead and try and grab this land. And we probably will get all this done really quickly as the bot does attack Doge over here. We get the crown back, which is lovely for us. Can I boat down into you, do you think? I think I can. Let's go ahead and do that. Just continue to save up troops. Greece is over here. We do need to be very cautious of that, as he has 2 million troops to our 1.5. But 300,000 he's really going in Empire right now. So if we can touch down right here, this is going to work out nicely for us. Just continuing to save up troops. As Biggest Fan has now gone into Empire in a surprise turn of events. Was not expecting this. And he's asking me to attack, but at this point, the cause is kind of lost. I definitely will take a truce with you, as we need to keep saving up. Doge is attacking me. Okay, he did accidentally boat into me. Greece does retake the crown. And there's not... I actually think this might be a good opportunity to betray him. Well, let's keep saving up troops. Let's give a truce with you. Just keep saving. Let's see. We want Greece to do something besides focusing on over here. We're going to save up. We're going to go into Biggest Fan. I think now is the time to betray him. Even though we don't have as many troops as we would like, we're still bigger than Greece, but we have 2 million less troops than he does. But there's just so much opportunity to grab this land, and I think this is going to be the right play in the end. I'm going to tell you to attack Biggest Fan over here, and let's just keep going into you. Sorry, Biggest Fan, nothing personal, but it was just, I'm not trying to like save Empire or play favoritism by any means, but it's just, there's just a lot more opportunity for me to grab land in this mode by betraying you at this moment. Now, Greece coming in will be pretty scary for us, but I think we'd be able to hold off, build up our troops. And I don't know what he's really waiting for to do some attacks. He's just kind of wasting... Oh, Biggest Fan, full sense. Okay, so we get really big, really fast. There's this player coming down north. That's going to be a little bit unfortunate for us, but we do have 8 million. We're going to go ahead and push into you next and just grab all of your land in one swift blow. And there we go. We have the crown. We have a lot of land, and we have a lot of advantage. We have 135,000 pixels. Second place has 83, which is right down here. So we could actually go into second place, and I think that might be the play, is doing that right now. So let's go ahead and do that. Start taking down this guy. The reason I'm doing this is Greece seems a little occupied. Let's try and get a truce with Greece. And he full sends. Well, he helps us out. That's really nice. Okay, Greece gives us the truce, so now we can push into Leif Erikson with a lot more confidence, as we have 13 million troops to everybody else's. Greece is in second place with 11 million. Now, I feel pretty confident in pushing into Leif because there's only one other player over here. If there was two, I'd just push into Greece right now. I'll give you the truce. I'll go ahead and start pushing into Leif. I think this is the smart play. And then after this, I think I need to curtail Greece's power. There's nobody over here that's really consolidated a lot of power, which is great for us. So getting through this is going to be really good for us. Let's just finish this guy off. Go ahead and go into Cyprus, and then Crete, and then you, and then turn our attention into this player as soon as we get all of our troops back. But that was a really nice attack on that front. We have 24 million. I think now is the time to start going into Greece, so let's start betraying him and start working down this land that we could have. We could trust him, but honestly, he's the only threat on the board left. If we can beat him out, we win the game. So when you factor in that kind of mentality, it's definitely worthwhile, especially having the Algeria supremacy helping us out of nowhere. That's always a nice surprise to have teammates as the crown, people actively working with you and not just being opportunistic. Excuse me. Oh, we get another great full send in our favor. Huge things are developing. Now we get a lot of land. Let's go ahead and boat down here and start going after this guy. He's now the next biggest threat on the board, so these threats just keep coming in order, which is wonderful for us. We will win these 1v1s every single time, and getting these 1v... Oh, Algeria full sends. Okay, let's grab his land. Let's go ahead and push into you, grab your land, and just finish you off. So now we can reasonably expect the rest of the board to try and fight against this, but at this point, it is far a little too late, as this guy only has 1 million. Communion only has 12 million, so let's go ahead, give a big attack into him and start whittling him. Oh, you full sent me. I was going to let you live, actually. Okay, so we get all these players out of the way, which is wonderful for us, as we're able to wrap that up in a pretty convincing fashion. As soon as we were able to start wrapping up a CG fan, that really changed the dynamics of the games. But GG's to all involved, and we'll go on to the next one. We are starting off in a 19-player free-for-all battle, so there is not a lot of pressure to be near anybody. So let's try and get all of Africa. If someone's going to let me have all this, I've basically won the game. So let's just be patient here, and hopefully nobody come in with the last second. We have a lot of room to grow. It does not look like anybody came in, so that's really good news for us. Let's hit 1, and then we're going to do the full send strat and get super large. Let's go ahead and start making sure that that happens. There we go. These first ones are not going to look as powerful, especially these medium ones right here. They're not going to do as much. But the next ones are going to be very effective as soon as we start to hit our mark. Go, go, go. And let's wait again. Go, go, go. Okay, now we're starting to get some land off of this. These troops are going to start pouring in. And as soon as they do, we're going to have a lot of room to grow. There we go. This is kind of what we need. Go, go, go. Yes, keep grabbing as much land as possible. We do have an early crown because our expansion was so aggressive in the beginning. Now, we don't necessarily have as many troops as we would like, but we will have all the land here. So we just need to play this as aggressively as possible without losing all of our troops. So let's keep finding all of the weak bots we touch and keep going into them. You are good. And yep. Oh, too bad on that one. Let's go back into Helga. Let's get you and you and you and you. There we go. Again, being very aggressive here because we need to grab as much of this land as possible, and then we'll be able to sit down and kind of relax a little bit. We'll start encapsulating some bots and then pushing out. That Megan's exactly Julie. Thank you so much. Okay, this is what we need. Let's go into you though, and back into Megan, and then you. Yes, that's a really good one for us to get. Keep going, keep going. Be very aggressive here. Very aggressive. We can always come back to these bots behind us. We just need to make sure that nobody else has the opportunity to have any of the bots that we are attacking. Heidi, hello. Lee, thank you. And going to you while we're waiting. And I don't want to attack this 19,000 bot, but we'll be cautious about that. You and you are good targets. Let's go into Sammy. Ah, Sammy, you betrayed me. Okay, let's push into you. That's a really good one for us to get. Keep going. And we have the crown by a wide margin after this. Everyone was being very passive in the beginning. So we were able to get a ton of land. I've never played a game like this where there's only 19 players in here and we didn't border a single person. So that's really good for us. I mean, we're 2 minutes in and there's still free land. Nobody's gotten the islands. That's how much land there is. So we're going to try and push our way up into Ohio. We'll take a truce with you for the time being. And yeah, I think we'll be able to get some of this land from Ohio, which is going to be really good for us. Hopefully we don't get ganged up on here at this moment. But if we can just build up a little bit, we're going to be in a great spot. So let's go after Ohio. There is this bot right here, which is going to be very strong. And I'm a little bit concerned. Yeah, let's just go into the bot, grab the land. Let's bank on the interest of the land outweighing the risks that we are taking. This is going to be good. We have so much land. We have so many troops. I think we'll be able to take on a 3v1, which is what I'm expecting, although the small engine is going into Turk, which is really good for us. So we'll just keep saving up our troops here. Just keep being very patient. I know we've been sending out a lot of troops, but we now have some islands to go to. And you know me. I love going into a good island. Okay, so we have about 4 million troops, which is really good for us. Let's try and get to our... Oh, gosh. I got to go into you. Go, go, go. Give me a boat. Give me a boat. Give me a boat. Give me a faster boat, please. Okay. We're at 60,000 pixels, so we do move a little bit faster than everybody else. Let's push you off. There we go. And we got a little bit more land. We have 7 million troops now. We're looking a lot better. I'm going to go ahead and eliminate someone off my borders, though. I don't want to take the risk of having you here. So he is counterattacking. That's perfectly fine. That is to be expected. Let's send another boat right there and just keep whittling this man down. As soon as we get him down, we're going to be in a lot better spot. I know we need to be saving our troops, but overall, I think this is a smart move, just playing this early before anyone else has the opportunity to really build up their troops. So now we need to save. We need to really save. So let's take out the rest of this player, knock off you, and then save as much as possible. We are not going to go into this man at all. We don't need any of his land. We already have all the land we need. We need the troops to support the land that we have. So we will now go into this, and then I think we go into you. You have drastically overextended, and we're going to make you pay for that. So let's really take off another enemy before he becomes an enemy, as you and Mordor and this guy are going to be all pretty strong targets and potentially going against us, although you're fighting a battle up there, which is good for us. So we have captured most of the world at this point in rapid time. We have 12 million troops. Now, we don't necessarily have enough to survive a big gang up against everybody, so we need to keep saving up our troops. Let's get to red interest before we try and make another move. Napoleon, fortunately, doesn't have a border with us, so I think that we'll be able to survive. Although I think Napoleon is going into this right there because it's me. And I think he's trying to... Oh, he's going to give a truce. Okay. Napoleon 2.0. I see. Let's go into you and start grabbing some more land as we are at red interest. And then as soon as we are done with you, let's go ahead and push into you. He gives the white flag of retreat. Understandable. It was a loss right away. This is just kind of how you blitzkrieg through a big map like this. Let's take out you. You're the second strongest player. And keep wiping this out. As you are still in the game. That's good to know. Okay, well, let's knock out Mordor. Start working through him. We were on that island. Okay, he was on the island too. So we'll take him out. And then, you know what? We don't need any allies. We'll take out this guy as well. He never really had a chance to earn his alliance because we got so big in the beginning. So as we wrap things up, I just want to say GG's to all involved. And thank you guys so much for watching, especially if you've made this far in the video. If you have made this far in the video, hey, give a thumbs up. Really helps out a lot. If you're new around here, subscribe for more. I put up videos every day. But boys, I will see you in the next one.